Guys, Nick from HiFi Collective here. We've just received an order to build a stepped attenuator. It's a 20K shunt version on a 2-pole 23-way audio note, new old stock switch. So what do we need? Tools for the job. Some snipe nose pliers. Okay, these are looking pretty ropey, but I've had them for 20, 30 years now. Cutters. Torque screw driver for the knob, which I will use for fitting to the vise. Silver HGC 0.5 millimeter diameter wire for the earth. Just some PTFE 0.5, and the solder I use the Audio Note 3.8% silver gold solder. So you can also buy this as a kit, and we'd provide all the parts except for the tools. So let's get building. Switches on. Locate where the start is. So that's where it feeds from, and that's the initial one. So we want that like up front, so I know where we are. So there's the first step, okay? Here are all the resistors. Now I've used this polystyrene board just because it's great to use, and then you just feed down this through the resistors. It's a stereo version, so the customer's gone for the Carbon Takman 1/4 watt. So when I fit a resistor, I make sure the tolerance, the red part end, is near to the actual switch part, just so it's regular. It doesn't really matter. You can have them either way around. So let's get. So the first resistor goes in step 2, so you can see where that is there. So I'm just going to go feed all these resistors in, going all the way around. Alright. Solder. Make sure the tip, I'm using a chisel, it's about a 3mm wide chisel. You see that? Always great for macro kind of bigger builds. So you can see the way I do it. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, solder, boom. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. One, two, boom. Keep cleaning the tip of your soldering iron. Yep. I'm just going to snip those leads short. Don't need them. Right, let's get a better pair. Worn those down enough, I think. Then I'm going to straighten the resistors. so. Now I'm going to fit the rest of the resistors. Solder them all up. So you can see there that I've just cut the wrong side of this switch on that resistor. Where's that gone? But that's okay. Cool, straighten them up.
That's great.
Now we're going to do the earth, the silver wire here. Got a little section of PTFE. Thread it on. Rather than do them in series, I like to space them out to give them structure, and then I go back and do the other ones. Cut the lead short. And that. And then there's a bare metal there, so I want to make sure that the wire doesn't touch that. So I'm going to cover it with PTFE. You might need to go back and cut. Oh no, that's spot on. That'll do. So there. And then. Then leave a little bit of wire showing at the end, because that's where your earth's connection is going to be. And then solder up all the other loose wires.
Cut those wires off.
Done. Now we're going to put the series load resistor. So you'll see that I've gone for a 0.5 watt because the customer wants 20k. We don't have any 20k Takman in the quarter watt because they're not making any at the moment. Still waiting up to 4 or 5 years. But they do say their production's going to return. I mean, no big shakes. These half watts will sound better than the quarters. So I was going to put that in the key switch position there. Cool. And then cover the ends of the leads with the PTFE. That's one channel done. Feels good. I'm just going to do a sweep of the resistance values. You can see that. Put it on the lowest setting. Then you put one on the earth. And then one on the output. And then you turn it all the way down. Sorry, the other way. Right, so you'll see it go up. You have to change the range. Looking good. This is how we test them. If there's any shorts, you'll see them when using the meter. Cool, and the last one is open circuit, which is cool. So all good. So that's one channel done. Just got to do the other one. So we're going to do the other channel now. Same principle as the first one. Popping the resistors in. The tolerance band, the red band for these Takman Carbons, goes to the solder tags. They're not directional, these resistors, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, but it looks better if it's all aligned. Also, it's quite good to make sure you're matching the colour codes. To get my drift, so those first two are the same, got the same bands. Well, just solder them in. With my Mundor 3.8% silver gold solder. Trim them down. Let's get them straight. So I missed a couple. So now I'm going to put the earth bus bar in. Oh, dropped it. So you were probably wondering, all the solders in my face, what do I normally use to get rid of the solder? So I used to have a fan that had a filter, carbon filter that removed it. But now I've repurposed a fan that I used in my hydroponics thing. It's now winter, so I don't really need it. And here it is. Can you see it? So basically it's quite a good fan, silent running kind of, and then it sucks this way, and then the rest of it, I need a longer lead, but it should go outside. But you'll see when I'm soldering how it sucks away. So can you turn me on, please? Can you hear it? Well, you can't hear it because it's quite quiet. It's revving up now. So at this point, I am I'm doing the earth section for this other channel. Pop it in there. Oh, it's too long. Cut it down a bit. And then come across. This is going to be amazing to you guys. So I'm going to solder now. Do you see all the solder? Where does it go? Out the chimney. So now I'm not breathing it in anymore. Now we're putting the series load resistor in on the side. So no more soldering needed. So we're going to turn the fan off at the switch. At the switch, we're going to turn the fan off. Brilliant. Move that out of the way. And now we're going to do a bit of a test on these guys. We've got 2 meters. Here. Lowest setting, volume on the low, earth and output. Earth and output. Both be reading the same. You see those? Good. Increase the range. Increase the range. Increase the range. That's it, brilliant. So we're all ready to rock and roll. Before I sign off, I want to say a big thank you for watching our videos. Like and subscribe and follow us on all the social network platforms. See you later.